Hi, welcome to A Day in the Future, the podcast show that will take you through a brief time travel experience each episode. If you're curious about the past, the present, and the future, you're in the right place to understand how each specific industry has, is, and will continue to influence our lives. This podcast is for the ones that dare to dream big and are excited about what lies ahead. We'll be traveling and exploring various areas of life, together, of course, with well known leaders and experts in their respective field. My name is Cătălin, and I will be guiding you through these exciting journeys. I believe that curiosity is the key element that drives innovation. The only way in which the spark of a brilliant idea can pop up is by constantly asking questions, and the right questions preferably. That's the reason for which I will be asking the best possible questions I can to our guests and invite them to rethink and envision what a day in the future looks like. On a personal note, I'm an avid meditation practitioner, sports enthusiast, and a healthy-oriented gourmand. I'm optimizing everything I can in order to enjoy life at its fullest. So, more about the podcast. Why, how, and what? Why are we doing this? To inspire people about the future and motivate them to work together for a bigger, better vision for humankind. How are we going to do this? By building a platform of communication through which great minds of our times can share their vision of what lies ahead. And what? A day in the future. Through the filter of the people with most data to predict that particular future. The podcast is about challenging the status quo and envisioning a better future through the help of technology. We believe in seeing everything in detail, hence the A Day in the Future format. We value simplicity, boldness, and imagination, and our mission is to get a glimpse of the future through the eyes of each guest. Our vision is to share with everyone the great visions of the future. So I want to give some special thanks to everyone who has supported me in pushing the boundaries of what is possible, challenged me to dare more, and opened new perspectives on reality. Basically, everyone who has been part of my life in the past 10 years. Thank you. We have in mind publishing monthly episodes, as it does take a bit of time to imagine a day in the future. It's not that simple. So subscribe to our channel to see each month a new, intriguing, bold version of what lies ahead. Our purpose is to offer you, our audience, a glimpse into the future. We will achieve that by seeing things through the lens of our guests. They are visionaries, they are leaders in their field, which makes them the most capable and fit individuals to accurately predict that future. So spend a day in the future with XYZ. XYZ are the guests that can most accurately predict the future in their respective fields. Now, doesn't that sound a bit like time traveling? We're going to try to push the barriers of imagination together with them and see how and where is technology improving life on Earth. So I'm really excited about the fact that we're going to be able to tap into the world's greatest minds and share them with you, our audience. Each episode will last about 1 hour, and we will go through the following points of discussion. First, the specific field in which we're going to try to paint a day in the future in that episode. So be it blockchain, be it electrical vehicles, be it social media, neuroscience, psychology, you name it, we're going to discuss it. And we're going to make an introduction of our guest, why they are the most relevant persons to speak on that subject at current times. And we're going to go into understanding the early developments of that specific field. Like what were the first examples of innovation when it comes to electrical vehicles, when it happened, why, how did it impact the world. Then a quick time lapse until today and what happened in between, so that we can dive deeper in today's current challenges and opportunities that that field in particular presents. And last but not least, we're going to dive into the future, and more specifically, a day in the future. That's the main point of focus that we're going to be heading at. but we're gonna discuss with our guests about the different developments in the specific field that we're gonna be tackling in each episode, so that we get a very good understanding of what has been, what it is, and what will be. So, small recap on a day in the future. It's all about innovation, technology, future, and together with our guests, we're going to try to paint a picture of how a day in the future looks like for them, given their specific knowledge and expertise. So, if, for example, we were to discuss with Jeff Bezos, we would probably discuss how e-commerce will take over the galaxy and the universe. If we were to discuss with Elon Musk, most probably we're going to discuss interstellar transportation. Again, these are only examples and I'm trying to go to the extreme, but you get the point. Thank you for joining me today. I will be back next time when we're going to be discussing how AI can take humanity to the next level. Now think about that. To learn more about this podcast and what we do and what our guests have to say, visit our website and drop me a message if you want us to discuss with some particular innovator that you have in mind. Also, you can find out more about our podcast on YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, Instagram, all relevant social media. Just search for A Day in the Future and we're there. Thank you and see you next time.